Hey friends, it's Todd from Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold on Flavor. This weekend it's Super Bowl weekend, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge football fan. This is one of my original jerseys. It's over 20 years old. Shout out to Ricky Williams. So we're going to do at least three. So we'll start off with a bread dip. We're actually going to incorporate the dip into it and bake it into the bread. And then the other one is going to be a spinach artichoke dip, which is a little different than other dips you might have had. I'll show you through that process. And then the third thing is some personalized pizzas or flatbreads, right? So pizza is with the traditional pizza crust, but I'm going to introduce you to a product called naan. If you haven't used it before, I highly recommend it. So let's get into it. This is not this is an endorsement. This is a Blue Diamond Almond Smokehouse. So you want to get smokehouse almonds, chop it up, about a half a cup. Inside my dish, 1.5 cups of shredded cheese. Use Swiss, I'm using Gruyere. A block of cream cheese, half a cup of mayo. Some Dijon. And then some half pound of bacon that I'm going to dice up. Did you know you can make all bacon in the microwave? Just lay it on parchment paper in layers, cover it up, it comes out perfect. I'm telling you, it's one of the few things you can actually make in the microwave. Then I just need to mix all this up. And then we get our bread. So what's going to be great about this is I'm going to slice this, I tell you like a tic-tac-toe board, but more like a chessboard, a little wider. You don't want to cut all the way down. Okay. I'll go this way. Let your knife do the work. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this open and put the dip inside there and bake it like that. So here's where we incorporate a dip into bread. We're going to put that on a sheet tray at 400 degrees and bake that in the oven, and that's going to be absolutely incredible. And then people can just break off a piece of bread and enjoy it. Okay, and as you can see, the bread comes out. All you have to do is tear off a piece. It's covered in the dip. This is naan. Guys, this is absolutely wonderful. Moms, listen up. If you're looking for a quick dinner, naan can be stored in the freezer, right? Taken out. And I'm going to show you my favorite one. I'm going to show you a spin that you can do. All you have to do with naan is think about your favorite sandwich, and you can make it into it. So first I'm going to make prosciutto, mozzarella, arugula, and a balsamic glaze. And then the second one I'm going to make a Reuben, right, on naan. I'm going to show you that as well. So let's do this one first. And first step for this is to brush it with olive oil. These pearl mozzarellas. It's just fresh mozzarella. You can use shredded, that's fine. Some fresh prosciutto. Okay, I'm going to bake this first. Then when I take it out, then I'll cover it with arugula and balsamic glaze, and that's it. Again, this is a 10-minute dinner. This is probably one of my favorite pizzas. Just fresh arugula on top. Some balsamic reduction. There you go. Got a piece of naan here. I have some Thousand Island dressing. And you can do this with your favorite sub. Just think through the process. What's my condiment? What's my meat? If there's no meat, there's vegetables. I will say this, naan cooks up very fast, so you might have to pre-cook some vegetables if you're doing like a steak and cheese or something like that. There's my corned beef. My fresh sauerkraut. Throw some Swiss on it, and there you go. And there you have a Reuben flatbread. I can't wait to dig into that. Hey, spinach artichoke dip, real quick. We're going to start off with 1 onion diced. We'll cook that down a little bit. And then we'll put in garlic. Okay, I've sweated down the onions and garlic. Now I'm going to take a little bit of flour. What I'm basically doing is making a roux, just like I would for homemade macaroni and cheese. I was going to say salad. Just like you always do with flour, you want to let it cook. You want to cook the flour taste out of it. And I'm using half and half cream to make my roux. Just keep adding it in, about a cup and a half. Okay, now I'm going to start layering in my cheeses. We'll start with some Asiago, we got cheddar, we got some Parmesan. You just want to keep layering in. When that melts, put in some more. Now, while this was going on, I've taken my artichoke hearts. They were marinated. They were in a glass jar, so I drained them, rinsed them thoroughly, and chopped them up. The reason I did that is that there's a little bit of vinegar and some spices in there. I don't want that to change the flavor of what I'm doing, so I don't want those flavors fighting each other. Cheddar. Artichoke hearts. Okay, my frozen spinach, which I've squeezed all the water out. Hey friends, it's Todd from Wayfinder Really, your host for Sold on Flavor. I hope everyone has a wonderful Super Bowl. I'd love to try the food and tell you how this is something that should be shared with a friend in your new home. Well, it should, because I've tried everything. I had the Reuben flatbread, I had the prosciutto, mozzarella, arugula, and balsamic glazed flatbread. I've had some of the smoked Swiss or Gruyere dip in the baked bread. And I just sampled some of the spinach dip. It's absolutely delicious. And I have a loaf of bread. I'm going to serve that in tomorrow when I go down to the office in Oak Island. So, once again, enjoy Sunday. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Moms, I hope you've discovered naan and how quickly you can throw a flatbread together and have dinner on the table in 10 minutes. So, until next week, have a great week.